Hey everybody, Sprocket here again. Alright, so if you remember a few videos ago, a little bit of bonus, started working on bodywork stuff. So right now I'm waiting on parts to be able to finish the suspension. Oh, comes the sun. So I figure in the meantime I'm going to continue with Bondo removal, so I can see what I have to work with as far as metal on this fender. And then, I don't know, maybe do some welding. I guess we'll see. Alright, now I know this is going to be hard to see, but this here contour, once I got rid of all the Bondo, it's a lot sharper than what was there before. It also, I don't know if you can see this, I'm trying to get this to where you can see it. Right here, there is a dip down because right in here, there's a low spot. It goes further down than the rest of it. So I can probably pop that out, fold this back under to make sure that's a little bit smoother. I don't know who was it that decided whenever they started making Bondo that, oh, we'll just pack it full of Bondo and smooth it out and call it good. There must be 5 pounds of Bondo in this stinking fender. But the metal itself so far is not in that bad a shape that it would have needed that much Bondo. So I'm a little annoyed. I mean, you can see over here that all these spots where it's still white, that was rust, rust pitting. A light coating would have taken care of that, just enough to, bring it back to level surface with the rest of it. But something I wanted to mention, you probably should be wearing a dust mask or a respirator when you're doing this kind of thing, but it seems how, with what's going on right now, they're kind of hard to come by. I'm going to use bandana, something like that, just basically to try. You don't want to breathe too much of this Bondo dust in. I mean, it gets everywhere. I don't know if you can see the coating on the back of my truck there, all over the car. This stuff goes everywhere. Even though I got a fan back there blowing, trying to make sure it goes out the door, it makes a mess everywhere. It's another reason why it's like, why do you use so much of it? Anyway, done with the rant. Something I forgot to mention. Around these edges where it's folded or bent, you want to be very, very careful, because those areas are already stretched, which means they're already just a little bit thinner than your flat pieces of sheet metal here. So you don't want to go too hard at it. Now, if you're using a flap disc like I am, you see sparks, stop. That's close enough, because that means you're against bare metal. So, yeah, it's really hard to see this and for it to pick it up on camera, but I cannot believe how thick a coating this thing got. I mean, it is ridiculous. Sorry, I know I said I was done ranting, but Bondo should be like makeup. You should make it look like you don't have any on. At least that's what I've been told. When it's caked on like this, I'm sure you've seen people out there that have too much foundation and it looks like it's caked on. Well, same thing. Alright, so, got all the Bondo off of this thing. It's going to be hard to see it, but yeah, did a little bit of rust cleaning up here on the front. Let me walk around here, I'll show you. Yeah, right up in this area. So, yeah, they didn't go any higher than right above the where the trim sits, except for back here. But that's all the Bondo that was in it. Now there's a dent right in here. It's still a little bit right there, but I couldn't get it to come out. But I got most of the rest of it out because this whole area was low. So I just got that to patch up, and then I got to do some patching on this corner up here, which is hard to see. But, cut out the cancer, patch it up, weld it up, make it nice and smooth. I'm not going to do like they did and just go right over top of stuff. We're going to be cutting it out. So, and then smooth everything up, throw some paint on it, call it good. Anyhow, that's it for bodywork. Have a good one.